I started back in 2001.
Okay. And what was it brought you to the company in the first place, Ryan?
To be honest with you, it just looked like a really good opportunity, good people to work with. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my career, and I took this more as just a job to start, and then it just evolved into a career.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Did you have a lot of sales experience before you started here?
No,
Okay.
none whatsoever. Straight out of college. As a matter of fact, it was back in the day when you made a phone call to get an interview, and I made one phone call, had one interview, and that was the end of that.
Okay. Now, I know you did take a little hiatus from the company for a while. What was it that brought you back?
Just the company itself, the way we're treated as employees is wonderful. The fact that you can really fall back on the fact that it's a good company to work for, offering great products, great services. You can always hang your hat on that.
Great. Thank you. Daniel, you're known as old man, and I won't say your last name, because you've probably been here since the building, prior to the building being built.
Not quite.
What was it that brought you here way back when?
Well, it was interesting. I was looking at some job ads and I noticed a thing for free sales training back when I started. And I was always intrigued. I'd had a couple of companies come to me and ask me if I wanted to be in their sales force, but never thought of myself as a salesman. So I came here, I answered the ad, I got hired, and I got into the sales program, the training program, and I just haven't even looked back. It's been great.
Now, how many years have you been here, Dan?
This is my 28th year.
For a guy that's 30 years old, that's impressive.
That's not bad.
That's very impressive. And Dan, you didn't take any hiatuses. You've been here the whole way.
The whole time, yeah.
For better, for worse, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what is it that makes you want to get up every day and keep doing it?
Well, after a while, the sales gets in your blood. You want to go out. It's like going out and finding money laying on the ground. It's exciting. You never know what you're going to have. Every appointment is different, and I find it rewarding. I find it fun, and I like meeting people.
Yeah, I know the meeting the people is a big part for a lot of the guys that we have on staff. Can you think of a particular customer, in the 20 plus years that you've been doing this that still sticks in your head as being someone that you really made you feel good about the experience?
I had a customer in Newburyport, and she's passed away. Her first name was Ivy, and she did like 8 orders with us. She was doing a little bit at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I was in the area, I was welcome to stop by, have a cup of tea. She was a tea drinker, and it was nice, And at one point, I was getting into art, and her ex-deceased husband was an artist, and she knew what I was doing, and she actually offered his art stuff to me. That was very nice. I mean, you meet a lot of people like that.
So it's not just earning customers; it's making friends.
It's making friends.
How about you, Ryan? You got anyone that sticks out in your head?
Yeah, I got quite a few customers. I have a similar customer. Unfortunately, she's passed. I guess that talks to longevity of how long we've been doing this. Her name was Winifred. She called herself Winnie. Used to make me pit cells every time I showed up. She did windows and stages as well, and she thanked me every time for just helping her out, making her house warmer, and just being a great service to her. I think that's kind of the common thread is you're able to give people a great product and really help them with their home and improve their home and, in the end, their quality of life.
So both you guys have some longevity with the company. If somebody was new, coming through the door, what would be the reason why you think that they might, should I should say, give this opportunity a real good look?
I think it's a unique job. It's not your typical 9 to 5, which I appreciate. You're not stuck in an office. Every day's new. It's not the same old grind. I always say I should write a book because of all the experiences that we've had.
Yeah.
You learn a trade that really can be applied to almost anything, anywhere. You're always going to need people with sales background.
How about you, Dan?
The other part of that is everything he said is true, but the other part of that is we get paid really well. And we also have trips, and I've always looked forward to the annual trips, but you have to earn them.
Yeah.
But it motivates you to do it. I've been all over the country and a variety of other countries too on the Newpro trips.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of fun. You don't get that from an office job.
Nope.
Not typically.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.